My new behavior project evolved pretty fast and quickly because when we started, the question was more about, can we build a MVP to show customers and see what it is and get feedback from customers. Now we are in the second phase and we move from an MVP towards a more sustainable platform where customers really find added value, complete all their wishes, etc. We are happy that we succeed in the MVP and then we are ready to go to the next phase. Yeah, the growth of the platform is actually very interesting because we just started with a small group, some pilot group. We got some first feedback. Actually, the MVP did not show a lot of hiccups, and one of the biggest challenges we have right now is we collect all kind of data of the behavior change and how to present the data towards the client. We get a lot of other wishes and requests to build to the platform, and that's growing rapidly because people are using it. Actually, that's a luxury because now we can choose what to do, and customers are happy to use it, although it's only an MVP at the moment. Of course, Lizard provides us also with a lot of data, and the funny thing is that we had that assumption that button is good, or they always click there, or they always look there, and Lizard showed us that, hey Anthonie, this is exactly how your users are using the platform. And then we thought, okay, if that's the case, we need to change our approach. That also helps us not to invest a lot of money based on how I think that my customers are using the data. So actually Lizard prevents us to have misinvestments or invest time and money into a direction that is not what our customers want. So I'm really happy with that data, and it helps me to open my eyes and to go into the right direction. Well, after we started to use the MVP, for me it was exciting because you launch your baby, and an MVP, we all know that's not ideal, it's not perfect. In my vision, we were not ready to launch an MVP because an MVP is just a small part of your whole thought. And Lizard convinced me, Anthonie, just release the MVP, learn from customers, learn from the feedback. And to be honest, they are right. They were so right. And we got great responses. I must say that people are changing the behavior. We launched this program, for example, for blind people in the US, and they need to change their behavior towards finding a job where they were very isolated, very, on their own. They were more in a victim role. Now we have built a community. They start to communicate with each other. And to be very honest, I think that the MVP is already a great success. I must say it's sustainable, it's working, and Lizard team was right. I'm not afraid to launch an MVP anymore because the reactions were great. We already had success, and it supports me, encouraged me to move on and go to the next step. So on individual level, we already had some good results. Of course, that's also can improve because we like to come up with gamification, with engagement, etc. The platform is also built to help organizations and do their interventions at a certain level, because that is a key challenge for every organization, how to organize and how to change behavior on a bigger scale. Where we are unique in the world is interpret the data of the behavior change and make sure that managers are able to guide the behavior change within their teams. Managers are not educated or not the behavior change specialists, so they need to rely on our platform, on our system, and we can help them with the data so that they can have good conversations with the team to develop the behavior that's needed for their success. So that's the next step and the added value from my new behavior, and we only can build that together with Lizard team. We are now preparing ourselves and help customers to show them with the dashboard on the data. But the next step, within a couple of months, we also like to introduce that our customers can build their own programs in the platform so that they're not only reliable on my new behavior expertise to build the programs, but we like to help actually organizations and managers or HR departments to build their own programs, because if you understand the methodology, it's easy to create the programs, and then we have a win-win-win solution for everybody. So I can't wait to do that. But I also listen to Lizard step by step. They need to hold me down, although I have plans for many other development. I need Lizard to guide me in this process. So I'm very thankful for them. Looking forward to take the next step and many other that will follow.